Prerequisite to improve peer communication and socialization. Major complaints that parents say about their child is that they are not interacting with children of their age group or peers. Before helping your child to interact with your peers, we have a question to you. How is your child's communication with adults? Does he go and ask any volunteer questions like, what are you doing? Where did you go? Does he do general commenting with an adult? Like, does he say, this car is nice, I like that toy? If the answer for this question is no, then it is necessary to teach your child to interact with an adult first before you work on helping them play or interact with the children of their age. Mostly, your child's interaction with an adult would be for requesting something that he needs currently. So, in this video, we will see how you can help your child to interact and have more conversation with an adult. This is a prerequisite for improving the interaction with their peers. Hence, peer interaction is not covered as part of this video. That will be covered in later part. In this video, we will just see the prerequisite. What are we going to teach? 1. Child should tell an adult that mom scolded me. 2. Child should tell an adult that teacher said I am a good boy. 3. Child should tell an adult that therapist gave star. 4. Child should tell an adult about himself like I'm feeling sad, I'm happy, my leg is paining. First point, child to tell an adult mom hit me or mom scolded me. To teach this, you create a situation where the child did something wrong and mom should keep her face angrily and scold the child so that child understands that you are angry at him. In order to create this situation, you have to plan and list out the instances where you actually get angry at him and where he understands that you scolded him. First, teach him to say, Mom hit me, as it is more relatable. First, teach him the word what hit means. Take visuals of an adult hitting a child. Use pointing to teach new visual pics. Refer my video on how to teach visuals with pointing. Link is given in the description below. Once child clearly understands what hit means, then let's create a situations where the child does something wrong. Take a scenario where the child does something wrong. Mom gets angry. Keep your face in such a way that child clearly understands that you are angry. Then slightly hit him on his hand. A second person should take the child to his dad or some other adult at home. The second person should tell dad on behalf of child that mom hit me with a crying face. Immediately, dad should acknowledge what he said and show a sympathy face and say, "Oh no, that's bad. Let's go to mom and ask." Then go to mom and ask, "Why did you hit?" Don't hit. Do all this at child's eye level so that child watches what you are doing. Then just say good job to the child and leave the place. When you say mom, point to mom. When you say hit, show visuals of hit and also gestures of hit on his hand. And more important, look at the eyes of both child and the adult. When you say this, bend down or lift up your child so that the second person is face to face with the child, and look at child's eyes and talk. Look both at child's eyes and dad's eyes in this case. Do this say 3 to 5 times a day for a week or 2. After that, when you create the same situation, now when you take the child to the dad, don't immediately say what the child has to say. Wait for few seconds and give clue using gesture or visuals and see if child is able to say. If you follow above steps, child will gradually start saying. Try to make your child to say more than one adult at home. Follow the same procedure to make your child say, "Mom scolded me." Teach what scold means using your visuals and with practical examples at home or using videos. And follow the same procedure as explained in this video. Point number 2. Child should tell an adult that teacher said, "I am a good boy." Before teaching this, teach the words teacher, good boy using proper visuals by pointing and modeling. Refer video links in description below. Use good boy phrase quite frequently when he does something nice at home. Ask his therapist or teacher to create some instances where they say he did a good job, maybe on a written note or verbally. After doing above pre work for a week or two, talk to his teacher and ask them to create a situation where they said good boy to him and wrote the same in a note. After the child comes home, a second person should take the note and take the child to mom and tell on behalf of him that teacher said good boy. When you say this, point to the visuals of the teacher. Have the picture handy and point to the written note and if possible visual of good boy. Immediately mom should, "Wow, that's nice. Good job," in an exaggerated way and clap nicely with a big smile. Use modeling rules that I have mentioned in my previous video when you do this. Link is given in description below. Try the same for a week or two and later take the note and wait for few seconds to see if the child is trying to initiate. If he doesn't initiate, try to give clues. Follow above steps persistently without a break. Then the child would be able to follow your commands. Words to use in other languages. For these phrases, "Mom scolded me," "Mom hit me," "Teacher said good boy," use appropriate words in your language. In Tamil, you can use அம்மா அடிச்சிட்டாங்க, மாமா திட்டிட்டாங்க, டீச்சர் குட் பாய் சொன்னாங்க. In Hindi, you can use ma danta, ma mara, teacher kaha good boy. You can use few of below visuals. Mom, scold, hit, me, child speak or point on his chest when you say the word me. Teacher, good boy. Below, next couple of points will be covered in the next video. Child should tell an adult that therapist gave star. 4. Child should tell an adult about himself, like I'm feeling sad, I'm happy, my leg is paining, etc. In this whole process, don't ask any question to the child. The main adult to whom the child has to say should not take the lead. The second person who is going to talk on behalf of child should take the lead and just model what the child needs to say and leave the place. No verbal demanding or no other extra words like look here, what do you want to say, or even the child's name. Just use the words that I have mentioned in this video. No additional words. This YouTube channel, Speech Without Stress Kids, will be renamed to Aran Foundation soon, and the new channel will have the actual role plays with the child and adult for easier understanding for the parents. Keep watching and follow us on YouTube. Thank you. If you find the video useful, click on the like button, subscribe, and share.